Okay, welcome everybody to Columbus Scotus, visiting right here to your very own Omaha Concordia Mustangs. It is volleyball coming your way. Working our best way through we had an issue with the soundboard died, so we're just talking straight into you. But we have a great game coming up. Both teams have played one set, so one game so far, and they both won that set. So Omaha Concordia did a great job last year. So we're early in the season this year. Looking forward to a great game, great match, and to be able to bring you a great season right here. We are teaming up. It's BSDN Live and Omaha Concordia Sports Live, bringing you this broadcast. I'm Kelly Johnson, and joining me is Will Perkins. You are a junior here at Omaha Concordia.
That's correct.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Will Perkins. I've been going to Concordia since freshman year. I attended Lifegate Kindergarten through 8th grade prior to coming here.
And so now you are here, and your junior year, we were talking about your schedule. You're taking some heavier courses this year, some work is a little bit heavier. We're trying to set up to have an easy senior year.
I think that'd be the goal. I think it'd be nice to have a nice end to my career here at Concordia.
Alright. The fight song is going on right now. Alright, so we're here going to talk about the Lady Mustangs. First off, they went to Lincoln Christian earlier, and that was actually last week, before the break, and that made pretty quick work of it, didn't they? 3-0,
yes,
just boom, 3 sets, they were done. And so we're looking forward to seeing what they do here against Columbus Scotus. Now, Columbus Scotus, they went to, they were on the road last week as well. They went to KCHS, and they won 3-2. So they played all 5 sets in order to pull that one off. So it's going to be interesting to see what we have to be able to be a part of this. So they're starting to introduce the players. So,
Assistant Coach for Omaha Concordia Home Events, we will begin with opening prayer, and then we will introduce the teams. Or followed by the national anthem, and then introduce the teams.
So we'll start off with the prayer.
And Lord, we ask your blessings on this match that is about to be played tonight. We give thanks for the spirit that you've provided, which results in dedication of the families, staff, and most importantly, the coaches and players of both teams. Your efforts and attention to teamwork have made high school volleyball possible tonight, bringing us together as a community and friends. For that we give praise and pray that the players give their best tonight, and that we can all share the joy that high school competition brings to us. Although there will only be one winner on the scoreboard, we're all winners in the eyes of the Lord Jesus Christ, in whose name we pray. And please remain standing, and Concordia Band, under the direction of Mr. Peter Clement, will play our national anthem.
the opening prayer and national anthem have been taken care of, and they're going to introduce the students, players. So we're going to start off. Well, to jump in and see what we can do with starting off with the Scotus Volleyball tip players.
Scotus varsity players: number 1, Annie Weber; number 2, Larkin Mahoney; number 3,
both of those first two are seniors.
Both seniors. Number 3, Brooke Cranky, who is a sophomore; number 4, Kayla Hoffman, a junior; number 5, May Sackett, a senior; number 6, Sophie Lingen, a junior; number 7, Ava Rickard, a senior; number 8, Emma Splitgerber, a sophomore; number 9, Kinley Mahoney, a sophomore; number 10, Caroline Rickard, a sophomore; number 11, Shayla Borchers, a sophomore; number 12, Grace Hamling, a sophomore; number 13, Mallory Dreesen, a senior; number 14, Kate Hendricks, a junior; number 15, Adriana Kush, a senior; number 16, Lola Dorneman, a junior.
Well, what I'm noticing is that it is actually a pretty young team. They have some seniors, but two juniors, 3 juniors.
Very sophomore heavy.
Very sophomore heavy. So you're going to see potentially a lot of growth in what's going to happen with Scotus Volleyball the next couple of years. So that's going to be fun to watch them. Now for your Omaha Concordia Lady Mustangs.
All right. Number 1, Bella Hahn, a junior. Number 2, Emily Fulton, a junior. Number 3, Natalie Perkinson, a junior. Number 4, Kira McNair, a junior. Number 5, Addie Stater, a sophomore. Number 6, Elise Roman, a sophomore. Number 8, Eliza Schmidt, a senior. Number 9, Logan Trottle, a senior. Number 10, Grace Samuelson, a sophomore. Number 11, Molly Phillips, a freshman. And number 10, Brecton Snyder, a sophomore.
And so there's going to be a tighter rotation on the Mustangs for players. But again, very exciting. Last year, we were talking about it, they finished in districts, but they were able to make a presence known in districts. Again, a lot of growth. We get to see what the future holds. Earlier, you can go back and watch on Concordia Live Sports, see what the JV and the reserves were looking at. And so we'll see how this all plays out. William Christian's not an easy team to beat. They had 3 sets and took it. So,
sophomore middle blocker, number 10, Grace Samuelson.
Great crowd here tonight.
Number 12, Brecton Snyder. And the Mustangs are coached by Jeff Little, assisted by Shelby Snyder, also Aaron Seiler and Leonard Penn.
All right, looks like we're getting ready for some volleyball right here on BSDN Live and Concordia Sports Live. I want to say thank you to the Booster Club and all the sponsors that are a part of being able to bring you broadcasts, being able to help support the activities department. And the students, again, have shown up. So what's the theme tonight? I see...
it looks like neon.
Yeah, so it's neon or, it's like wearing safety gear. I don't know, but the support from the students is always fantastic here. I've noticed that from years before.
Concordia is a very strong student section that shows out, very dedicated.
All right, so looking as we see out on the court right now, so we have 4 up front. We have, for Scotus, we have Adriana Kush, we have Larkin Mahoney. Libero is number 20, and that's Kayla Hoffman. We also have Rickard. Starting off with Concordia. Madeline Erkins for Concordia serves on its way. And that is, had to battle out of bounds going back, a free ball back over to Concordia. Concordia libero served in front, and with a kill. Eliza Schmidt with a kill on that one, and so again, it's a great way to start.
Yeah, start out strong is very important.
Put the exclamation point on the beginning of that. Serve came to the far side. Again, hard to be able to get. So, ace. Concordia knowing exactly where to go right off the bat. So, right there, that is, again, Natalie Perkinson serving, continuing to serve. Serves on its way. Goes to the near side, just barely out. So it gives a point to Columbus Scotus. Looks like Brooke Krentke is serving for Columbus Scotus. Serves on his way into the student section. Set at the net and set to the back row. Scotus setting up on the free ball over to Columbus. Columbus to the near side. Hit and attack across and out.
Ball's out, point to Shamrocks.
So ties the score up at 2. Serves on its way. Goes to the back row. Far side. And into the net. And not enough to consider over the net. So called it a fourth hit. Giving Scotus the lead. 3-2. Krentke with a serve, teardrop serve to the middle, set in the middle, goes to the near side, hit goes off to the back row for Scotus. Scotus setting to the far side, set goes to the back row, and it is tipped off the block, goes out. Scotus continues to score.
4-0 mini run for Scotus here.
Serve goes to the back, set to the near side, off the fingers, and there was a
Patty Skater with the kill. Side out, Mustang. Serving, Patty Skater.
Patty Skater back to serve.
Regular with the kill. Side out, Shamrocks. And again, number 1, Sailor Fortunes. And serving, number 20, Omaha.
serve the teardrop from Columbus. Tapped over the blockers, set to the far side. Columbus with a hit, close across. Dug out by Concordia. And with the kill, that was number 12.
Logan Snyder.
Logan Snyder with a kill.
Again, the Mustang 10, Grace Jefferson. Tilly, Gary McNair.
Dug out from the back row, set to the near side from Columbus, goes to the back row for Concordia. Mustang set to the near side, taps over the blockers, dug by Scotus. Scotus goes to the far side, push over to the back. Libero sends it forward with a hit and goes out.
Ball's up. 5-2 Shamrocks.
Shamrocks continue to go the lead. 6-4. Serve goes to the back row, sent to the front row, set up a blocked back into the Mustangs, try to hit and block. Might have been out of bounds. I think it might have hit the antenna, but so point goes over to the Shamrocks. Shamrocks with Kayla Hoffman serving. I would know it as Sophia Langen. Set to the near side, but calling a double hit.
That is a double hit against the Mustangs from the Shamrocks.
Serve on the way. Sophia Langen with the serve. Set to the far side. Tap over the blockers. The barrel sets to the far side. So we're going to see a timeout as Scotus does have a run, a 9-4 lead over the Mustangs, and so taking a moment to be able to throw the rhythm off. That happens once in a while. We're going to take a moment. We'll be right back.
Well, some over in the concession stand.
We're looking at some of the sponsors like Thrasher as well as we see them on the scorer table. We'll let you know. Again, some of the sponsors, Retina Auto Outlet being a part of this. But we're back and continued serve for the Shamrocks. Teardrop serve right into the back row to the near side. Over the blockers, but dug out by Scotus. Scotus sent to the far side. A free ball back over to the back row for the Mustangs. Mustangs set. Step over the blockers and not able to retrieve. Mustangs able to get that point, so that was a well-timed timeout. Going back to serve for the Mustangs is that that one? Elise Mullen. Serve on the way, just over the net, drops in. Killed into the blockers from the far side. I think that's what Melanie does in for the Shamrocks with the kill, and now with the serve. We have a 10-5 lead for the Shamrocks over the Mustangs. Serve on the way, goes to the back road and out.
Service there.
So side out to the Mustangs. Currently serving is Brooklyn Snyder. And serve goes right to the middle. Awkward hit, but saved. Back row for the Mustangs. Mustangs to the near side with the kill, but it hit the antenna. So point back over to Columbus Scotus, now leading 11-6. It's all about rhythm, and we are early on in the season. A lot of time to be able to get this rhythm going. So Scotus with the serve. Goes to the back row near side. Set and the kill right inside. So Grace Samuelson with the kill, now with the serve.
Serving Grace Samuelson.
7-11 serve. Goes to the back row for Scotus to the front row and tap to the far side. And that is just right at the line. So Mia Sackett with the serve. Mia Sackett with the serve for Scotus. And didn't get the whistle. So that was a practice serve. When you're on a roll, you just keep going, right? That's correct. But you do have to wait for the officials to say you can. Now the serve's on its way. Teardrop to the back row. Just an ace right inside the back line. And you got to make that call. You know, you look at it, it's like, okay, you back away. Is it going to go out? But it just tapped and dropped right there. The far side kill is blocked and goes out of bounds off of the Mustangs. Scotus leading 14-7. Serve on the way. Goes to the near side back row. Step back to the near side. Push over the blockers. Scotus in the near side. Checks over the blockers. Dug out. And put back over to Scotus. Overhead. And a kill. Concordia with a kill.
They called that one out.
Oh, they called that one out.
Just out of bounds.
Just barely out of bounds. At first I saw the flag down, but then they set up. 15-7, Scotus continues to serve. Set to the near side, taps over the blockers. To the far side for Scotus, go to the back row for the Mustangs. Mustangs tap to the near side. Dug out and a free ball back over from the Mustangs to Concordia. Concordia with the attack. Saved by the Shamrocks. A free ball back over. Mustangs to the near side with the attack. And one judge says right there on the line. So they give it to him 8-15.
Number 3, Perkinson. And serving Natalie Perkinson.
So, Natalie Perkinson with the kill and now the serve. Comes across. There's the libero in the back row. Near side attack but blocked. Free ball back over to Concordia. Concordia setting to the near side with the attack. And chasing after it. Free ball back over. Scotus is able to save that one. Set to the near side and the attack and the kill. The free back over. Scotus getting the ability to be able to save those. Tap to the back row. Mustangs with a kill to the back row. And dug back out. Scotus sends the free ball back over to the Mustangs. And out of bounds with the attempt. But that was a great volley. Of a lot of great saves in that one. Shamrocks trading some players out. Serving is the Brooke Cranky for the Shamrocks. Serve on the way.
A little miscommunication there.
Yeah. But hit across. Dug out by the Shamrocks to the near side. Attack into the blockers. Then does not go over. Point goes to Concordia. So we have Addie's Stater serving for the Mustangs. Serves on its way, but set number 1, Scotus leading 17-9. Kayla Hoffman serving for the Shamrocks. It's on its way to the back row. Set to the near side. Pushed over to the back row for Scotus. Scotus set to the far side. Into the blockers. And rolls and goes out of bounds. Mustangs are going to take another break. We'll be back in just a moment. we're back. Columbus Scotus continuing to serve as they're leading 18-9 over the Mustangs. Serve goes to the back row. Libero dug it out. Sends to the near side. To the back row for Scotus. Dug back out and sent to the near side. Tapped over to the Mustangs. To the near side with the attack. Off the blocker, it still stays in. So number 4, the libero, Kira McNair at serve.
Number 4, Kira McNair.
And the serve's on the way. Comes to the near side. Back row of Mustangs. An attempt to get it over, but just hits the net. Would have been 4th hit. So Columbus gets the point in the side out.
And serving, number 6, Sophia Langen.
Sophia Langen for Scotus is serving. Teardrop serve, drops down, sets that to the near side. Just a mistiming there. Trying to get which hand to be at and where you're supposed to be. So that ace goes to Concordia. 20-10. Near side hit blockers, but saved by the Mustangs, the far side. Back of the blockers. And they're calling it 4th hit, didn't get over the net. Shamrocks leading over the Mustangs, 21-10. First set. Serve on the way. Stays on the far side. Past the blockers, dug out, and set to the far side for the Shamrocks, but out of bounds, not able to be able to get it inbounds without having a 4th hit. So 4th hit. So Elise Moulton serving for the Mustangs. 11-21 is the score in the first set. Mustangs looking to be able to come back here. Set to the far side and blocked.
Point to the Mustangs.
That point goes to the Mustangs. 12-21, Mustangs trailing. Set number 1. Comes to the near side. Set comes to the near side and attack to the back row. Calling a double hit against. Or was that a?
I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
Were they out of place? I wonder if like the liberos are the wrong spot. So
Diving save.
Diving save there. Mustang send it to the back row. Shamrocks to the far side set. Gets blocked. Mustang send to the front. Free ball. Gets over the net. Second hit and Shamrocks send it over. Mustangs with a hit and a kill.
And Snyder with the
And that would mean that she gets to go back and serve.
Serving, number 12, Breckin Snyder.
Serve on the way. Stays the back middle row. Sets for the Shamrocks to the far side. Hit goes to the back row for the Mustangs. Mustangs set to the far side. And that to me looked in, but they called it out. That's one of those I would want to say, let's go ahead and get some extra replay on that one. But from my angle, and we're sitting actually right on, basically on the line. It looked like it was in, but Shamrocks with a serve. Goes to the back row, sets to the front row, and goes out of bounds. Aiming for that line on the near side, but just getting a little too far. So we have set point for the Shamrocks here, 24-13. And for Shamrocks looks like Diana Brazil serving. Teardrop serve after dive save that one, far side. And with a hit, that's set number one. Gonna take a little break. Well, let's take a look. We have some sponsors, Kitchens and Baths by Briggs, being a part of the sponsorship program here in Concordia. Thrasher Basements, experts in foundation concrete basement repair. I have actually used them myself. HKG Insurance Solution, Molly Gillespie, HKGinsurance.com. Vision Specialists also being a part of the sponsorship program here. Say thank you to all these sponsors. Looks like there's a well, we're about to set number two, and so Scotus, they did show up today, but the Mustangs had some promising things that we need to look forward to going into the next set. So what's some of the things? Communication is going to be an issue.
We had on that one towards the end of the first set, we had two players kind of coming the ball, and they both tried to hit it, and it was a little bit off, and kind of messed up the whole sequence there.
Well, and that's it. The whole idea is we're trying to catch each team is trying to catch the other team off sequence. All right, so starting off with the Shamrock serve. Socket with the ace. So Mustang's still working on kind of placement of where everybody needs to be. Next serve from the Shamrocks. Back row. Set to the far side and off the blockers. Dug back forward. Shamrock set to the far side through the blockers. Diving the save there and tap over from the Mustangs. Shamrock send to the back row. Mustangs send it forward to the near side. Goes across and a nice score.
Only Phillips on
A hard-fought point, but able to bring it back, so then the Mustangs are able to continue to get the serve. So Molly Phelps with the serve. Goes to the far side. Sends it stays on the near side with a tap over the blockers. Mustangs save it. Tap it back over to the near side for the Shamrock. Shamrocks to the far side. Again, more of a finesse game and just getting it over the blockers, finding that space of wood that nobody's covering. So Shamrocks with the point. Brooke Krenke with the serve for the Shamrocks. Goes to the far side. Almost overhit. So that's an ace for the Shamrocks. There's a 3-1 serve. Set to the near side and through the blockers. So Eliza Schmidt able to be at the right spot for that second hit kill. And then going back is Aylin Stetter. Addie Stetter.
Kira McNair, actually.
Oh, is it Kira? Oh, Kira McNair, the Liberos serving. Comes the back row. Set to the near side. Goes across for the Mustangs. Mustangs scoop it on the far side. Taps over the blockers. Chasing after him. Free ball back over. It's a good save by the Shamrocks. Blocked by the Shamrocks. Back out for the Mustangs to the far side and blocked. Points go over to Scotus.
Shamrocks. Shamrocks serving Kayla Hoffman.
Kayla Hoffman, the libero serving for the Shamrocks, goes to the far corner. Sends it over. Free ball from the Mustangs to the near side. Set to the far side. And that would have been I don't know if that was
should have been a
fourth hit, I think, but nobody called it. Mustangs to the far side hit to the back row for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks in the far side. Tap it to the near side for the Mustangs. Mustangs back on that far side. Hit. Chasing after it. And a free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs into the near side. And the hit into the blockers. Not able to get it past the point. Goes to the Shamrocks. I'm with you. I think that should have been a fourth hit.
Yeah, I think at the very top of the net might have just below the blockers.
Serve goes to the back row for the Mustangs, to the front row to the near side. Taps to the back row for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks get it past the blockers. Hit to the back row and not able to save that, so point for the kill for the Mustangs.
Release ball number 9 on the ball. And serving. Release ball.
Elise Molden serving for the Mustangs. Comes across. Dug to the front row, far side, and off the blockers out of bounds. Columbus with the point. Columbus Scotus with the 6-3 lead over the Mustangs in set number 2. Far corner, Mustangs hit, and it's going to be a free ball back over to the Scotus. Scotus set to the far side, taps over the blockers.
Just going to get down.
Just going to barely stay in and get on the ground. Shamrocks are doing a good job of keeping the Mustangs kind of out of sequence off their set. Just barely over the net, and Mustangs send it back, but saved by Shamrocks. Shamrocks send it over. Mustangs back over the hit to the back row. Second hit over the Mustangs, and is it free ball? Is it?
I'm not gonna get that. Should have been 4 hits there.
Should have been 4 hits.
Timeout taken by the Mustangs.
Mustangs taking that timeout. I think they were thinking it was a 4th hit too, so they did kind of stop play.
Yeah.
But no whistle, so that brings Scotus up 8-3. as they discuss it. We'll be right back. Mustangs talking it over, trying to get that strategy to get back in. Shamrocks continuing to serve with a lead 8-3. Set number 2. Serves on the way. Set on the far side. Taps over the blockers. Shamrocks able to get it to the far side. Hits the net. Hits the antenna out of bounds. So he now goes to the Mustangs and the point.
Serving. Second Schneider.
Brooklyn Schneider with his serve for the Mustangs. Comes back to the libero. Brings to the near side. Blocked and great block. That was a great block by the Mustangs.
Coming out strong out of the timeout.
Sometimes, yeah, you just need to be able to break the timing of a time. Well, that's what the timeout was for. Yes, obviously strategy, but it's also to break up the rhythm. Serve comes to the back near corner, overhit, and blocked. Point goes to Concordia. Concordia bringing it within 2, 6-8 in the second set. Brooklyn continuing to serve. It hits the net and drops down. Scotus able to save it and get free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs to the near side. Hit goes to the far side for Scotus. Blocked, but not able to keep it over. Side out back over to the Scotus. 9-6 as Scotus has served. Mallory Dreesen serving for the Shamrocks. Able to get it to the center, and the blocker goes down. Side out, back over to the Mustangs. So did you have a good Labor Day weekend? Were you ready to come back to school?
I can't say that, but I had a fun weekend.
Serve to the far side, and Scotus able to get it to the back row. Free ball back over to Scotus from the Mustangs. The near side heads over, the block goes to the back row. Set to the near side for the Mustangs, and with a kill. Point goes to the Mustangs. Heading back to serve. There's Grace Samuelson. Shamrocks with a double touch hit. And ties the game up.
6-1 run for the Mustangs.
Serve on its way. Comes the back row. Second hit sends it back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs to the near side. And with a kill, keeps it in. Takes the lead.
They're calling antenna on that.
They called antenna on that. I didn't see the antenna. I was watching the ball. Serve from Scotus to the back row of Mustangs. Sent to the near side, tapped over the blockers. Mustangs, Shamrocks sent to the far side. Back row, Mustangs send it to the near side. And with the kill, that's Molly Phillips. ties it back up.
Mustang number 3. And Parkinson also coming in number 2.
So is that Natalie Perkinson going back to serve? Tied game, tied in this set, 10-10. Goes having a battle free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs to the center, blocked by the Shamrocks. Free ball from the Mustangs, set on the near side, and able to get it past the blockers. Scotus taking the lead 11-10. Shamrocks with the lead and Mia Sackett. So Mia Sackett serving for the Shamrocks. Sent to the far side. Mustang sending it to the near side for the attack. Goes across and a kill. Molly Phelps with that kill and going back to serve. Tied match. Goes to the near side. Chasing it down, setting it back over. Free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set it at the near side. Good hit, but dug back out by Shamrocks. Hit to the far side for the Mustangs. Set up to the near side. And dug out. And free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set to the near side. Hit and chasing it after it and not able to get it over. Point, and the lead goes to the Mustangs, 12-11. Serve on the way, but into the net. Service error, side out, ties the score back up, 12-12. Going back to serve is Brooke Kremke for the Shamrocks. Serve on the way, barely over the net. Overhit, but back to the Mustangs. Mustangs sending a free ball back. Shamrock set to the far side, tapped over the blockers. Near side hit, goes back. Dug out by the Shamrocks to the far side. Dug out by the Mustangs to the near side. Tapped to the far side, back corner. Shamrocks to the far side again. And into the net, into the antenna. Point goes to the Mustangs, 13-12. And Kara McNair, the libero, with the serve for the Mustangs. Goes the back row, set to the near side. Mustangs get it, and with the attack off the block, it was off the block, it was out of bounds, but it was off the fingertips of the Shamrocks, so Mustangs extend the lead 14-12. Mustangs set to the near middle. Dug out by Concordia, but not able to chase it down. Side out to Shamrocks. 13-14. Kayla Hoffman, the libero, serving for the Shamrocks. On its way to the back center. Set to the far side and to the blockers. Concordia with it. Elise Moulton serving for the Mustangs. Serve on its way. Sets to the near side, taps over the blockers, and goes out. Wait for the Mustangs. Then we call a timeout by Concordia. We'll be back in just a moment with more Mustang volleyball right here on Concordia Sports Online Live and BSDN Live. Well, we are in set number 2. Mustangs leading over Scotus Shamrocks, 16-13. The Shamrocks have set 1 in their pocket. Concordia looking to turn things around and battling back. And they've done a great job the second half of this set. So we have Elise Moulton still with the continuing to serve for the Mustangs. Serves on its way. Set forward and to the near side through the blockers. Mustangs setting to the near side. And with a kill. 17-13. Mustangs extend the lead. Serve on the way. And stays in. It was called out, but an ace for Concordia.
Concordia really settling in there in the second set.
Yeah. It's like they were just a little bit off pace the first set. The second set, they were behind, but now they pulled ahead, 18-13. Serve comes back row, overhit, but off the net. Mustangs hit the ceiling. That's an ace for Concordia. 19-13. I guess the ceiling is out of bounds, right?
Yeah.
Depends upon what level you're at.
Also would have been the fourth hit.
That's probably it there. Mustangs send to the front and through the blockers. With the kill. Mustangs with the lead, and now the Shamrocks call another timeout. Not able to find a way to disrupt. We'll be back with more. Welcome back, set number 2. Serve from the Mustangs. Set to the far side for the Shamrocks. And off the... so is that a net violation or what happened there?
I'm not exactly sure.
Please come back to the 6, Sophia Lane. Serving, Sophia Lane.
So Shamrock serving, and net violation right there from front row.
And violation went to the Shamrocks.
Sophia Langen serving for the Shamrocks. Mustangs leading set number 2, 20-15.
Just getting over.
Just barely getting over, but a free ball back. Mustangs able to save it to the far side, and goes way long, unfortunately.
Shamrocks finding a little momentum here after the timeout.
Yep. Disrupting some of the Mustang rhythm there. Serve on the way. Back row and chasing after it to set to the far side, past the blockers. Mustangs digging it back out to the near side. And kill. A very decisive hit from Brooklyn Schneider. Going back to serve. Serve on the way from the Mustangs. Back row of the Shamrocks. Hit from pretty far back. And a good hit from the Mustangs, but a kill. A sacket for the Shamrocks. Oh,
out of bounds, actually.
Out of bounds of the Shamrocks. So Mustangs 22-16 lead. To the near side, Shamrock sends it to the far side. Hit off the blockers, then goes out of bounds.
Richmond Gill. Shamrocks number 2, our quality.
So Shamrocks was served. Mallory Dreesen. Mustangs leading 22-17, set number 2. Serve on the way, and goes to the back row. 3 ball back over from the Mustangs. Set on the far side with a hit and out of bounds.
No violation.
A net violation from the Mustangs, so Shamrocks with a point on that. 18-22. Mallory Dreesen continuing to serve. Back row dug forward. Off of the blockers and drops down. Side out. So the point goes to the Mustangs. Jerry McNair heading back. Oh, wait, no. That's Grace Samuelson. Serve on the way, goes to the near side. And an ace. Set point for the Mustangs, and Mustangs have the serve. Serve on the way, back row. Set to the far side. And out of bounds. Mustangs win the second set, tied 1-1. We'll be back in just a little bit with more Mustang volleyball right here on Concordia Sports Live and BSDN Live. Well, we were listening to the drum line. Always fun to listen to the kids putting our work into it. I hear stuff like that at home all the time. I have a percussionist in as one of my kids too. So. So, Will, you're not in a lot of sports. You like to be on this side and talk about it, huh?
Yeah, I played football and basketball my freshman year. Football was okay, and then I tried out again for basketball sophomore year, didn't make the team. So then I decided kind of contemplating what I wanted to do next, and this was kind of what came to mind as a potential career in the future.
Yes. But we need really good media in the future, so looking forward to seeing where you go with this.
Yeah.
All right, we're about ready to start the third set, tied at 1 each. So promise to bring you a really good match this evening. As the first set, Scotus really kind of took control of it.
Yeah, a little lopsided in that first one. Scotus started out really strong in the second set too, up by as much as 5 there early on, but then Concordia sank in and got comfortable.
Yep, and then Scotus had to use their timeouts a couple of times to try to stop the rhythm because Mustangs found their rhythm and they just locked right into it. We'll see how it starts going into the third set.
And Mustangs will serve the third set.
Mustangs will start off with the serve. Natalie Perkinson will lead the serving. It's on its way back. Starts off with a service error.
And serve number 3, Frankie. Serving for Frankie.
Rick Cranky serving for the Shamrocks. Teardrop serve. Set to the near side. Tapped over the blockers and not able. Not able to be rescued, so over to the Mustangs. Serve comes in, stays in the middle, serve to the far side, set to the far side, over the blockers, the dugout save, free ball back over to the Shamrocks. Shamrocks set right in the middle, but blocked. Shamrocks set to the far side. Mustangs send to the far side. And Shamrock's able to find the ground on the far side inside the line. Kayla Hoffman serving for the Shamrocks. Overhit, but tapped back by the Shamrocks. Hit to the back row. So nice kill there for the Mustangs. So Mustangs have Kira McNair with the serve. Dug out in the back row for the Mustangs, sent to the near side and blocked. Side out back over to the Shamrocks.
Side up, Shamrocks. And serving Sophia Langen.
Shamrocks are sending Sophia Langen back to serve. On its way to the back row. Tapped over. Net violation by Mustangs.
That point goes to the Shamrocks. Away to hit.
Serve back to the back row. Mustangs sending it forward and through the blockers, but dug out by the Shamrocks. Shamrocks to the far side. Taps it over the blockers. Overhit button. They're calling out another net violation. Back over to the Shamrocks.
Another strong start the set here for the Shamrocks.
Yeah. Serve on the way. Far side for the Mustangs. Hits across and dug out by the Shamrocks. Free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set to the near side. Blocked, but tap back over. Blocked by the Mustangs. Shamrocks tapping it over the Mustangs, but the Mustangs digging in the back row. To the near side where the hit goes across. Shamrocks again with the dig. Free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs to the front side of the net with a strong hit, a little too strong.
They
did call it a tip play.
The Mustang makes 6, leads ball number 9 for tomorrow.
So point over to the Mustangs. Is that Grace Samuelson serving? No, wait. Elise Mullen is serving for the Mustangs. Helped by the net there. And just an ace there. They couldn't get out of their own way. But that's what you want to try to do, kind of get them jumbled up with each other. So serve on the way from the Mustangs to the near side. Set goes to the far side for the Shamrocks and goes across and the kill stays in.
Side up, Shamrocks. And for 0-2, serving, Lauren Greason.
Molly Greason serving for the Shamrocks. It's on its way over. Overhit, but net violation by Columbus.
Serving, Brooklyn Snyder.
So Brooklyn Snyder serving for the Mustangs, 5-7. Set for the Shamrocks on the far side. Blocked. Back over and hit. Dug out by the Mustangs, but chasing it into the audience. Not able to get the side out to Columbus.
Serving, A. Weber.
Serve from this Columbus. Tapped over the blockers. Set to the far side. It goes across. Mustangs hit to the near side. Taps it over blockers. Dug out by the Shamrocks. Shamrocks with a set to the back row for the Mustangs. Mustangs to the far side. Hits to the back. Chasing it down. Shamrocks with a free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs setting to the near side. Taps over the blockers. Shamrocks to the far side. Pushes to the back row. Mustangs setting to the near side with a hit. Goes across. Dug back out. And a free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs setting it up with an attack. And the kill. Item up. Serve comes across from the Mustangs. Set to the near side from the Shamrocks. Goes to the back row, dug out. Set back to the near side for the Mustangs. And into the blockers. Back over to the Shamrocks. 9-6. Shamrocks leading in the set number 3. Overhit back over to the Shamrocks. Set to the far side. Tapped over the blockers. Dug out by the Mustangs to the near side. Hit goes across to the back row for Shamrocks. Shamrocks is set to the far side and goes to the back row, but stays in. Mia Sackett serving for the Shamrocks. Serve on its way. And a miscommunication there. Ace for the Shamrocks.
The lead for the Shamrocks is ballooned up to 5.
Yeah. Comes the serve on its way. Mustang set to the far side, tap back. Mustang set to the near side. Double hit. 6-point lead. And that brings the timeout for the Mustangs. We'll be back in just a moment right here on Concordia Sports Live and BSDN. Well, we're back after the timeout, and the Shamrocks are leading 12-6 with control of the serve. Serve on the way. Goes to the front row and goes across, stays in. So Molly Phelps with a kill. Natalie Perkinson serving for the Mustangs. And service error. Side out, back over to Scotus.
Serving from Frankie.
So Brooke Crakey serving for Scotus. Teardrop serve. Drops in. And with a kill. That's perfect timing right there as Eliza Schmidt was able to get that kill. Serving is Molly Phelps. Shamrocks with a tap from the far side. Dug out from so that ends up being a side out. Columbus leading 14-8 in set number 3. Kayla Hoffman serving for Scotus. Goes to the back row, set to the near side, and off the blockers with a kill. Side back out. All right, so serving is Kira McNair for the Mustangs. Serves on its way. Overhit, but not quite right into the net. So that was an ace for Kira. Points for Concordia, 10-14. Mustangs looking to get their groove going. Set to the far side from the Shamrocks. Blocked. Saved by the Shamrocks to the near side. Blocked. Set to the far side and pushed to the back row for the Mustangs. Mustangs setting to the middle. Off the blockers and Mustangs get the point, bring it back within 3. Third set. Serve on the way. Kira, set to the near side. Tapped over the blockers. Dug out by the Mustangs. Mustangs on the far side. Off the blockers to the back row. Shamrock sending to the far side. Tap and barely gets it over the net.
And now a reset net. Side out. Shamrocks.
Side out, friend. Shamrocks with the point.
And serving to be elected.
Sophia Langen serving. And a free ball back over from the Mustangs. Shamrock setting to the far side. It goes across and in the crowd. Shamrocks with the kill. Sophia Langen's continuing to serve for the Shamrocks. Serve on its way. Awkward hit, but saved by the Mustangs. From the far side, goes across to the back of the Shamrocks. Shamrocks with the tap over on second hit. To the near side, goes across. Dug out by the Shamrocks. Second hit, back over the Mustangs. Free ball back over to the Shamrocks. Shamrocks set to the near side. Blocked and out of bounds. Point stays with the Shamrocks. Mustangs take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back with more volleyball. Mustangs. It's Concordia Sports Live and BSDN Live on YouTube. Welcome back to Mustang Volleyball. It's Omaha Concordia Sports Live and BSDN Live's coverage. Omaha Scotus leading in the third set, 17-11. Serve goes to the far side for the Mustangs. And with a kill. Concordia just watched that one go by. Not sure what was going on there. I think everybody thought everybody else had it. So Elise Moulton serving for the Mustangs as they trail 12-17 on the third set. So it comes over. And an ace. Just an awkward hit. Maybe trying to determine if it was going to go out of bounds or not. And late hit on that. Serve on the way. Overhit, but back to the Shamrocks to the far side. Free hit over to the Mustangs. Mustangs tap it to the back row. Goes outside out, 18-13. Mallory Dreesen serving for the Shamrocks. Which way across? Overhead back over to Shamrocks.
Mustangs kind of break.
And things just, they were not be able to get back into position right after that serve. Brooklyn Schneider serving for the Mustangs to the near side. Set to the far side for the Shamrocks. Back row of Mustangs taking it back forward to the near side. Hits over the blockers. Diving and hitting back to the back row. Mustangs recovering. Tapping it over the blockers and the kill.
Timeout. Take the Shamrocks.
Shamrocks kind of looking at that and needing a little timeout. We'll be back right after this on Omaha Concordia Sports Live and BSDM Live. Welcome back to the Jerry Fletcher Court. It is Omaha Concordia Mustang Volleyball as they're taking on Columbus Scotus. Both teams have one match, one set, and Scotus leading 18-15 in the third, but Concordia coming back. Mustangs with the serve on the way, goes to the back row. Set to the far side, off the blockers, dug back out by the Mustangs, and comes across the back row. Second hit, tap over, Mustangs sends it back and goes long. So officially, fall sports have kicked in. We had football at home. Grid game. Serve goes back to the back row, set to the near side, and the attack, and the kill. Football's on the road this week. That's Skyler. Volleyball's going to be on the road for quite a few, like a week and a half or something like that after this. Set to the near side, Scotus gets blocked. Mustang sends to the far side. And a double hit. Point goes over to the Mustangs. Mustangs climbing to within 2. 17-19 in the third set. Grace Samuelson serving for the Mustangs. That's right, and right over. The net and gets down for the ace.
Just how they drew it up there.
Yeah. It's like you practice that all the time.
Yeah.
We can hit that almost every time in practice, but doing it in the game is hard to do. Set comes across. Scotus setting to the far side. It goes across and goes out. Tied up, 19-19. Mustangs will battle back in this set number 3. Serve on the way. Set to the near side. Goes across. Mustangs digging forward to the near side. Goes across. Set forward, tap back to the Mustangs. Mustangs setting it to the middle. And with the kill, Mustangs take the lead, 20-19. Serve comes to the back row for Shamrocks. Shamrocks send to the far side. Mustangs able to dig that one out, taps it to the near side.
Block.
And block. And with that, 2-point lead for the Mustangs. Shamrocks take a timeout. Mustangs able to come back quite a bit this third set because they were down as far as 6-7 points.
Some of the seconds that they've been trailing by at least 5 in both sets and been able to claw their way back and finish the second set. Let's see what they can do here in the third.
Yeah, leading 21-19. Set number 3, both teams have a set in their pocket. Obviously, best of 5, 3 of 5. Shamrocks trying to disrupt the rhythm for the Mustangs, and Mustangs now in their rhythm. Serve on the way. Shamrocks set to the near side, taps over the blockers, not able to battle back. Scotus able to find the hardwood. Mia Sackett going back to serve for the Shamrocks. Serve on the way. A free ball back over. Set on the far side. Dug out by the Mustangs. Blocked by the Shamrocks. Back to a tie, 21-21. Shamrocks with the serve. Serve on the way. Free ball back over. And goes out. Now, the Shamrocks are really relying on Ava Rickert over on the far side. They usually set to her to try to get the kill. So, the Torrance with the serve and an ace. 23-21, Mustangs with the lead in set number 3. We're in the junior varsities serving at this point. So it comes cross and goes giving some of the varsity a little bit of a breather. Three back out. Brooke Krinke serving for the Shamrocks. Serve on the way. Set to the far side. Attack goes across. Free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set to the near side. Not able to do anything with it. And that gives us set point for the Mustangs. We're back to serve as Molly Phillips. Serve comes across. Set to the far side. Attack to the back row. Mustangs set to the near side. With a hard attack. Free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set and net violation. Side out, but still a set point. Serve on the way. Mustangs ending it back and free ball back over to Shamrock. Shamrock setting to the near side. Taps it over the blockers. To the near side, attack goes across. Dug out by Shamrock. Shamrocks with a hit. Dug out by the Mustangs to the near side. Into the blockers. And ties it up at 24. Kayla Hoffman with this continued serve for the Shamrocks. 24-24 was the back row. Set right there and with a kill. Serve goes over to the Mustangs. Now they have set point coming up. Doug? What was that?
Yeah, I think so.
Shamrocks with a free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs setting up. Tapping over the blockers. Setting the far side. Double hit. Can't hit. Side back. Side out. Back over to Scotus. Tied at 25. Sophia Langen still serving for Scotus. On its way across. Hit from the back and with a back row kill. Mustangs get the point.
They finally close out this third set.
So Elise Mullen serving for the set point.
Set point.
Serve on the way. Set to the far side. With the kill, tying back up. 26-26. Set number 3. Mallory Dreesen serving for the Scotus Shamrocks. On its way. Near side tap to the back row. Scotus set to the far side. Dug back out by the Mustangs to the far near side. Goes across. Set back to the far side. Tapped over the blockers. Dug out by the Mustangs. To the near side. Hit across. Shamrocks dug out. Hit across. And Mustangs sent to the front row. Tap to the back row. Chasing after it. 27-26. Brecklin Schneider with the serve. So on the way. Far side. Scotus not giving up either. Tied at 27. Well, we definitely have an exciting set here. So on the way, it comes across. Set to the near side. And kill. Concordia with the
Mustang number 11, the Rutgers. Bill Mustang number 8, Eliza Smith.
So,
Serving,
Grace Samuelson is serving. Service there, side out, tied at 28. It is a set that will not quit.
Here comes Shamrocks. Number 7, David Richter.
Mia Sackett back to serve for the Shamrocks. On its way. Mustangs to the near side, goes across his block. The free ball back over to Scotus, near side, it hit his block. Tapped over to the Shamrocks. Shamrocks set to the far side. It goes across, dug out by the Mustangs to the near side, and it's heading back to serve is Bella Johans. And an ace earlier, so bring her in, see if she can do that again. Serve on the way. Good serve. Back row, free ball back over to the Mustangs.
Take advantage of this here.
Set and taps to the back row, dug back out, and barely gets it over. Oh, come on! And called a net violation against
and serving number 2, Mahoney.
Larkin Mahoney serving for the Scotus Shamrocks. So it comes across to the far side and blocked. Brought it back over to the near side, goes across, dug out in the back row for Shamrocks. Freed back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs tap it to the side. And lead. 30-29.
Serving and Stater. 7 points.
Alan Stater serving for the Mustangs. Set point on the way. Ooh. Well, that quieted the crowd up quickly. Now we have the go ahead for the serve. Comes across, goes the back row. Set to the far side, comes across, and with the kill. Ava Rickard is definitely a weapon for Scotus. Heading back is Kayla Hoffman for tied at 30. Set number 3. Serve goes across. Set and stays in the block. Scotus take the lead.
Set point.
So we have set point. Scotus serving. Kayla Hoffman. Set to the near side. Mustangs kill. Heading back is Kara McNair for the Mustangs. Serve on the way.
Good serve.
With an ace. 32-31. Kara has the set point. Serve. On the way. Set forward to the far side. The blockers. And I heard a whistle, but let's keep playing this one in. heard a whistle on that, but it was definitely
I
premature.
heard one too.
2-1.
Maybe one of the more chaotic sets I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah. 33-31, set number 2. Goat stays home. We'll be back with set number 3, or number 4, in just a little bit. It is Omaha Concordia Mustang Sports Live and BSDN Live on YouTube. We're about ready to start set number 4. Omaha Concordia Mustangs taking on Columbus Scotus Shamrocks. Mustangs with 2 sets. Their last set, highly contested. Obviously, Scotus is going to battle really hard to keep this set. The Mustangs want to grab it up right now. That'd be great. So let's see what happens here.
Well, that was fun. Well done, ladies. We got set number 4. Let's start here.
So Scotus leading. Scotus is going to be serving. Starting off set number 4.
And serving.
Mia Sackett is serving for Scotus. Serve on the way. Near side and with the kill. Mustangs looking to start off. Actually, that's a good start. So heading back at Motley Phillips serving. For the Mustangs on the way. There's the back row. Set to the far side. Goes back and through the hands. Side out, going to Scotus.
Side out Shamrocks. And for the Mustang number 5, and skater 4, the Shamrocks number 3, Brooke Cranky.
1-1. Serving for.
And serving Brooke Cranky.
For the Scotus is Brooke Cranky. Comes across, goes to the far side. Set to the near side. We're calling it a double hit.
That's a double hit. 1-2.
So Scotus gets the point. Goes across, set to the near side, and with very decisive hit on that one.
Sorry, you're right there.
So that was Eliza Schmidt with a kill, and she knew exactly where she wanted to put that one. So Kira McNair with a serve. Set to the near side, goes across, dug out by the Mustangs, out of bounds.
We got a good smooth kill.
So Scotus with the kill. Kayla Hoffman going back to serve for the Shamrocks. Serve on the way. Goes to the back row. Serve to the far side. Comes across. Dug out in the back row from the Shamrocks to the near side. Goes across to the back row. Mustangs. Mustangs set to the near side. Gonna call a double hit.
Point to the Shamrocks.
Point goes to the Shamrocks. Shamrocks leading, set number 442. Set to the near side, comes across. Shamrocks dig to the far side and double push across. Set to the near side from the Mustangs, tap over. Second hit back over the Mustangs. Mustangs set to the near side and with a kill. Mustangs trading some players in. Serving for the Mustangs is Elise Moulton. Serve on the way. Near side, hit across, and that went wrong. So they're calling it a tip. The other judges said no. Corner judge said, yep. I didn't see, but it was behind the judge, behind the net judge for me. So they gave the point over to Scotus.
And it was number 6 to be Langan serving.
I believe that's Mia Sackett serving for Sophia Langan serving for Scotus. Set to the near side, comes across, and stays in with a kill. Side out to the Mustangs. Brooklyn Schneider is going back to serve.
In for the Mustangs, with 11 on Philip serving. Brooklyn Schneider.
Serve on the way. There's the far side. Didn't wait for the whistle. So a practice serve was taken.
Repeat the serve.
Now the serve's on the way. And fourth hit, fifth hit. Ties it up for the Mustangs. Schneider continuing with the serve, waiting for the whistle. It's on its way, comes across to the near side. Sets to the far side. It goes across, but blocked. Push back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs with a push. So calling it a push, net violation, push hit. Scotus leading 6-5. Serve on the way, goes to the back row for the Mustangs. Set to the far side and into the net. Scotus now with a 7-5 lead. Mallory Dresden serving for the Shamrocks. Serve gets across, dug out by the Mustangs. Hit goes across to the back row for Shamrocks. Shamrocks are right in the middle with the push. And free ball back over from the Mustangs. Shamrocks set to the far side. Mustang sending it forward and to the near side, goes across, dug out by the Shamrock, sent to the far side. Tap, but does not go over the net. Point side out, goes to the Mustangs.
Side out Mustangs.
Grace Samuelson serving, or going back to serve for the Mustangs.
Serving, Grace Samuelson.
Concordia trailing 6-7. Serve on the way and gets across. Hit to the far side. Free ball back over to the Mustangs, but out. Ties it up at 7. Mustangs with a serve and a tie game. 7-7. They're hanging closer.
Very back and forth set.
Everything previous, the Mustangs have kind of fallen back and had to battle back. Mustangs holding tight so far with a side out. Net service violation.
Serving, Andy Weber.
So from the Mustangs and an ace for Annie Weber. Annie Weber is serving. Trying to figure out the number there. Deanna Brazel has the number, but they're calling Annie Weber as the serve. So serve on the way. Set to the near side and hit it down. Coming right into serve is Bella Johannes.
Serving, Bella Johannes.
Serves on its way. And ace. Ties it up at 9. Mustang with control of the serve. Serve on the way. And it looks like they're calling a lineup violation for...
I think they switched servers on that one.
So they were out of sequence.
And side out to the center box.
Everybody's trying to figure out what exactly is going on. They're at the scorer's table, making sure who's supposed to be where. The student body entertaining the crowd. Hopefully that's not a violation for music on our YouTube channels. So now they're trading out players again.
Maybe not.
So now they're trading out. Uh-oh. Yellow card coming out for the coach.
Then my fourth man, number 3, Gavin Ferguson.
So this is definitely some. So I think they're passing on to the players to the coach because the coach has been crossing the line, and so there is a violation and a yellow card that is being assessed to the coach for Scotus.
Final back.
And out of all of that, we still really don't know a whole lot. But Scotus is serving, they're leading. Comes back, dug by the Mustangs to the near side, goes back to the Scotus on the far side, set to the far side, through the blockers. Tap to the near side, Scotus picks up and hits from the back row. Mustangs dig out and free ball back over to Columbus. Columbus sets to the far side, taps over, dug out, but it was a play. They saved it. And I was thinking that was out of bounds anyway. The Shamrocks get the point on that one. 11-9. We're in set number 4. It's the net and a service violation. Side out to the Mustangs. So, going back. We'll have to see how things go. Serve is on its way. Goes back, set to the far side, and dug out by the Mustangs. Sounds on the far side. Tap over, and through the blockers. Ties it up, 11. Molly Phillips continuing to serve for the Mustangs. Serve comes across, stays back to the barrel. Blocked, and not able to recover. Concordia now leading 12-11. Phillips continues to serve. Comes to the back row and ace. So timeout is called by Columbus Scotus. It is Omaha Concordia Sports Live and BSDN live coverage of Concordia Mustang Volleyball. Welcome back after the timeout. Omaha Concordia continuing to serve. Got to wait for the whistle to blow. Now the serve's on its way and goes wrong. Service violation. Side out goes to Shamrocks.
And for the Shamrocks,
So serving is Brooke Rinke for the Shamrocks. On its way across. Set to the near side for the Mustangs and goes over everybody but stays inside for a kill.
Mustangs. The Mustang Henry Samuelson.
And going back to serve is Kira McNabb. 14-12. Mustangs serve and lead. And a violation on Concordia. They're out of sequence.
That was on Scotus, actually.
Oh, actually, on Scotus. Yeah, sorry. So Mustangs with the point. Comes across. Dug out by Scotus. Stays in the near side. Tap over the blockers. Dug out by Libero. Push across. Scotus goes to the far side. Push across. And gets through. Side out to the Shamrocks. Mustangs lead 15-13. Kayla Hoffman serving for the Shamrocks. Serve on its way. Dug out, set in the middle, and out of bounds off the Shamrock blocker. Side out to the Mustangs, 16-13. Fourth set, Mustangs have 2 sets. Shamrocks 1. Serve on the way. Comes across to the near side. Shamrocks a little bit of long hit goes long. I want to make sure that corner judge didn't say that it was tapped off of somebody. So we got the go ahead. Mustangs lead 17-13. Continue to serve. Comes across, goes to the far side. Set to the far side. Push across. Mustangs with a hit into the block. Not able to get it past the blockers. Side out. The Shamrocks with the serve. Sophia Langdon with the serve. Goes across. Set to the near side. Goes across and out of bounds. Point to the Shamrocks. Concordia is still leading over Scotus, 17-15. Shamrocks with the serve. Overhit, blocked, back overhit again, and blocked by the Mustangs. Hit back a row. Shamrocks set to the far side. Hit and goes long. Side out, back over to Mustangs, leading 18-15.
And the Mustangs are 11 on doubles.
Serve from the Mustangs and an ace. 19-15. I think this is the largest lead for the Mustangs in this set, now by a 4-point lead. Serve on the way. Teardrop set to the far side. Gets into the blockers. Shamrocks trying to get a push back. Free ball, but out of bounds. Goes over to Scotus. Side out over to Scotus. Mustangs lead 19-16. Mallory Dresden serving for Scotus. Serve on the way. Tapped over by the Mustangs. Hit cross and out of bounds. Side out back to the Mustangs. Mustangs lead 20-16. 4-point lead going into the last part of the fourth set. Mustangs looking to get the fourth set for the match win. Serve comes across. Second hit goes back across. The Mustangs are not able to recover off that. Side out back over to Columbus Scotus. 20-17. Annie Weber serving for Scotus. Overhit back, but blockers are able to keep it on the Mustang side. Point goes to Shamrocks. 20-18, Mustangs lead in set number 4. Annie Weber with the serve. And with a hit from the near side goes across to the back row for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks to the far side. It gets across. And violation. So the Shamrocks get a point. Timeout is now being called by the Mustangs. We'll take a moment. Be back with more Omaha Concordia Mustang Volleyball right here on Concordia Sports Live and BSDN Live. Concordia Mustangs with a 1-point lead over Scotus Shamrocks. It's the 4th set. Mustangs leading 2-1, so obviously Mustangs wanting to put this away. Shamrocks doing whatever they can to stay alive for a 5th set. Annie Weber's serving for the Shamrocks. Serve on the way. Dug out by the Mustangs. Hit from the near side. Shamrocks with a free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set in the middle through the blockers. Concordia set in the middle and you'll see the blockers. And ties it up 20-20. Shamrocks continue to serve.
4-0 mini run for Shamrocks.
Serve on the way. Teardrop. Looked like it was going to go out, but it stayed in. Put Scotus ahead 21-20 for that ace. Serve on the way. And the service violation went. Ties it back up with that service violation. Mustangs with the serve. And we're back down with Bella Johannes serving. Serves on the way. Scotus with a far side hit, blocked. Second hit could go over to the Mustangs. Second hit back over to the Shamrocks. Shamrocks with a set to the near side. And off of a tip. So the point goes over to the Shamrocks. Shamrocks with the lead 22-21. Mia Sackett with the serve. Serve goes up. Service violation. Ties it back up. Gonna have a little bit of a repeat of the 3rd set. Serve on the way and is hit. Chasing after it. Shamrocks free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs with a set to the near side. Taps it over the blockers. Shamrocks to the far side. Hits it across and goes long. Scotus takes a timeout. And so we'll lead. Mustangs leading 23-22, set number 4, right here on Concordia Sports Live and BSDN Live. Well, we said it at the beginning is because it's going to be an interesting game. Two teams that have both won their previous matches. Concordia, unfortunately, started a little slow, trying to kind of warm up and get into it. But sticking with it now with a lead and with a serve in the fourth set. 2 sets in their pocket. Serve on the way, comes across. Communication issue, chasing after it. Still more communication issue. Free ball back over. Stays inside for the Mustangs, and with a hit goes long. Side out back over to Scotus. There's a lot of communication issues there where everybody was chasing after those balls. Coming back to serve. For the Scotus. Serve on the way. Teardrop in. Sets to the near side. Push to the back row. Scotus serving in the middle. Mustangs hit from the near side. And with a kill. So this is set and match point. Mustangs serving. So Kira McNair with the set and match point serve. Oh wait, that's not set and match point yet. That's 24. So far side. And with a kill.
Back and forth.
It could be a back and forth. It's whoever blinks first. So serving, Kira Hoffman for Scotus. Comes across. They would have gone long. Now another timeout. Mustangs taking them timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Jerry Fletcher Court, right here at Columbus or Omaha Concordia. Well, we have set point, Columbus Scotus 25-24, but we've been seeing this back and forth. Scotus is really wanting to be able to get the right hit here, but the Mustangs looking to be able to return, get the side out, serve on the way. Push to the back and goes long. So the fourth set goes to Scotus, tied 2-2. We have one more set that's going to be deciding. They go to 15 on the 5th set. So unless they just keep going back and forth, so we'll see what it's like. They're calling heads or tails. See who receives, starts off. So we'll be back in just a moment with more volleyball. It's Omaha Concordia Mustangs right here on Concordia Sports Live and BSDN Live. Welcome back as we are about to start the fifth and final set. The Omaha Concordia Mustangs hosting the Columbus Scotus Shamrocks, and it has been a tight. The past two sets have really just given both teams a full workout, as it has just been point back and forth until we finally see who blinks. 31 to 29 was the third set, right?
I think it was like 33-30.
33-31, that's right.
And then 26-24 on the fourth.
So we'll see what the fifth set brings. Mustangs have had a few times where they've had to battle back. But if they can get ahead and stay ahead, that's that way they don't have to stress on trying to get back. We'll see how that all works out. All right, so we are getting everybody set and ready to play. The fifth and deciding set. Mustangs won the toss and will serve. Johannes is serving. Comes across. Hit from the far side. Dug out by the Mustangs. Tapped over the blockers. Chasing after. Scotus sending it to the far side. The hit goes across into the blockers. Scotus with the far side hit again. Tapping it over the blockers. Overhit. Back over to the Scotus. Scotus to the middle. And through the blockers. First point goes to Columbus Scotus.
Shamrocks in for Mustang number 2. Number 4, bringing out a preference for that.
Brooke Cranky coming in to serve for Scotus. Serve on the way, goes to the far side, doesn't out of bounds. So an ace. Ace for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks continuing to serve with a lead 2-0 in the fifth. Serve goes across. Set to the middle. Hit goes long.
Scotus starting off hot here in start
Yeah. Scotus is Definitely stepping up at the top of the fifth, but trading in, we see Aiden Steer come in. And another ace. And that brings a timeout early on for the Mustangs. Not able to get their feet underneath them. We'll be back in just a moment, right here on Omaha Concordia Sports Live and BSDN Live. Coming back out of the timeout, mostly I think it was a rhythm change. Mustangs didn't really take all of the timeout. They were like, well, let's just get back out there and let's get playing. Shamrocks continuing to serve. And some humor coming from the students. Serve on the way. Hit across and with a kill. Side out, Concordia. So heading back to serve is Adlin Stater. Serve on the way. Comes to the near side. Set to the far side. Shamrocks go. And out. Long. So here comes the Mustangs 2-4 serve. On its way. Comes to the near side. And ace. Brings it to 1. 3-4. Mustangs working on coming back here. We're in the fifth set. Serve on the way. Set to the middle and over the blockers. Mustangs dig it to the far side. Comes across. Shamrocks to the far side. Hits it back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set in the middle of the blockers. Shamrocks dig it and get it back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs to the near side. Hit taps to the far side. And the second hit goes back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set to the near side. Hit goes off and ties it up. Ties it at 4. Concordia continuing to serve. It's up on the way. It's back row. Get in and then blocked across, but Mustangs hit to the near side and blocked it out. Point to Concordia. Concordia now with the lead, 5-4. Timeout now over by the Shamrocks. And we'll be right back as Concordia had a 5-0 run right there. More volleyball coming your way right after this on BSDN Live and Concordia Sports Live. Welcome back as we have Omaha Concordia Mustang Volleyball facing off against Columbus Scotus. We're in the 5th set. Mustangs leading 5-4, continuing to serve. Comes across. Hit to the far side, and with the kill, Concordia. Scotus. Bella Hoffman serving for Scotus. Serve on the way. Goes across to the near side. Side out, but with a big kill, Eliza Schmidt right there. Kira McNair going back to serve. It's open, it's on its way. Drops into the middle. And a free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs save it, come back. And out of bounds. Side out, Scotus ties it up. Sophia Langen with the serve for Scotus. Serve comes across. Mustangs. There we go. That corner judge was saying was out.
Side out Mustang.
But the net judge said no, that was touch. And the corner judge not fighting on that this time, thankfully. Mustangs with a serve, and back to serve is Elise Moulton. Net violation. Gives a point to the Mustangs, 8-6. Serve on the way, and a little miscommunication there. Hit from the back to the far side. Mustangs move it to the near side. Off the blockers, Shamrocks send it to the far side. Taps it over blockers. Mustangs take it back out. With a hit on the blockers, but Mustangs save it. Free ball back over to Shamrocks. Shamrocks set to the middle. Mustangs dig it back out to his near side. Hit goes across. Mustangs. And with a double hit, point goes over to the Mustangs. Nine to 6, Mustangs have the lead. Serve continues. Teardrop, that was a great serve to the far side, but the Shamrocks tried to kill, but saving it, and a free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set to the front, blocked, but not able to get it back over. Side out to Scotus. Mallory Dreesen serving for the Shamrocks. Mustangs leading 5th set, 9-7. Changing out the ball, a little bit of perspiration on the ball. Serve on the way. Set to the front, near the side. Tap goes across, it goes out. Scotus with the point. 9-8. Mustangs continue to hold the lead. There's a serve from Scotus. So having a conversation with students, is that what's going on there?
Not sure.
So along the way, Mustangs set it to the near side. Calling a double hit. Ties it up at 9. So it comes across. Mustangs to the set in the middle, into the blocker, and not in with a kick. Side out Mustangs. Back to serve is Brooklyn Snyder. Mustangs lead 10-9. 5th set. Shamrock serves the far side. With a kill, tie it back up. Annie Weber serving for the Shamrocks. Top and across and set to the near side. Double clutch on that. So it gives the Scotus a lead, 11-10. Annie Weber continues to serve for Scotus. On his way. Set to the near side, goes across. Scotus moving forward. Free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs get it set to the far side, goes across a couple of players and to the far side. Tapped over the blockers. Mustangs set to the near side. Hit goes across and ties it up and side out. So Grace Samuelson heading back to serve for the Mustangs. 11-11 in the 5th. Serve on the way. Good serve. Chasing after it, goes to the far side. Gets it across. Mustang set to the near side. Hit with a nice kill. And takes the lead. Timeout called by Scotus. We'll be back in just a moment. Conclusion of this great game coming up in a little while. Welcome back as we are in the 5th set. It's Omaha Concordia Mustangs leading Columbus Scotus Shamrocks 12-11. Mustangs with the serve. Both have 2 sets. So this is the 5th and deciding set. So Grace Samuelson with a serve on its way. Near side. Overhit, but Mustangs set in the middle. Off of blocker. Free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs set to the near side. Blocked. Set to the near side. And back across. And amazing. That stayed in. Side out. And tied game. Mia Sackett serving for the Shamrocks. Straight across. Set to the near side. And just perfect. Side out with the kill. Mustang back with a lead. 13-12. And again, Bella Johansson coming back in. Serve for the Mustangs. Got the whistle. Here comes the serve. Two-drop serve. Good serve. Goes to the far side. Hit goes across. Mustangs dig it out. Set to the near side. Calling it a double hit. Side out. Back over to Scotus. Ties it up 13-13.
Serving for Ricky.
Brooke Grinke is serving for the Shamrocks. Comes across to the front of the net to the near side. Of the blockers, Shamrocks free ball back over to the Mustangs. Mustangs to the net, taps it over blockers. Shamrocks to the far side, hit goes across, gets dug out by the Mustangs. Near side free ball back over to Shamrocks. Shamrocks set right in the middle. That's right.
It looked like it might have been chips. I think they moved themselves.
It looked like it's hard to come across that. Match, set, match point right here. Shamrocks serving. I'm sorry, Mustang serving. Comes across. Near side goes across. Dug out by the Mustangs. Okay, near side goes across. Free ball by Shamrocks. To the near side, tapped over, and free ball back over the Mustangs. Mustangs set to the net, taps it over the blockers. To the far side, hit off the blockers. Mustangs set to the far side and comes across. Ties it back up at 14. Kayla Hoffman serving for the Shamrocks. Serve on the way. Set to the middle. Tapped over the blockers. Free ball from the Shamrocks back over. With the kill. Concordia with the lead and the serve. Set and match point again. So, Kara McNair with a set and match point. On the way, comes across. Set to the far side, comes across, dug out by the Mustangs. Set to the far side, comes across off the blockers. Shamrocks to the near side, goes across. Mustangs pull back in, goes across, and slide out, ties it up at 15. Sophia Langdon serving for the Shamrocks, tied at 15. Serve on the way. Mustangs get to the net, and right in the middle, taps over, goes out. Scotus with a timeout now. Columbus with a lead 16-15, and they have the serve. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. Well, we have a set point again. Fifth set. Both teams have 2 sets, obviously. It's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth this whole set. Scotus with the lead currently at the serve. Sophia Lang serving. Serve on the way. Mustang set at goes to the near side, tap it over the blockers. Shamrocks to the far side. Hit goes to the back row, dug out by the Mustangs. Tap to the back row. It stays in. Ties it up. 16. Side out over to the Mustangs. They go to 15 to decide this. Now we're tied at 16, so we have to go to minimum 17. Serve on the way. Set to the far side for the Shamrocks. Goes to back up. Dug out by the Mustangs. Free ball back over to Shamrocks. Shamrocks set right in the middle. Taps over the blockers. It stays in. Columbus with the side out in the point. Match point, set point, match point. Valerie Dresden serving for the Shamrocks. Cross. And through the blockers. To the near side, goes back a row for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks set to the far side. It goes across. That is the hard-fought battle. All the way through, every set had something. Mustangs had a little bit of to kind of warm up the first set, but the second set, third set, fourth set, fifth set, all right there. But ultimately, Scotus was able to pull it out. Well, that wraps it up for us today. Thank you for joining us. Scotus wins 3 sets to 2 sets with 18 to 16 in the fifth set. Well, Will, thank you for joining us, and we'll be back for football, or probably before we're back for... Actually, we'll be back for cross country on Thursday. So that's going to be fun. We're going to set up something fun, bringing you a cross country right here on Concordia Sports Live and BSDN Live.